Well, are we getting 2 Black Panthers in Avengers Doomsday? This is something that's getting kicked around a lot, and honestly, I'm not too sure this is happening, but recently Letitia Wright talked a little bit about coming back to play the Black Panther once again, her role in Avengers Doomsday, and was asked directly if she's sharing the screen with another version of the character. So let's dive in and talk about what she said. Well, if you're a follower of this channel, you know we've been covering a lot of what's going on with Avengers Doomsday pretty closely. And with that, an ongoing story that seems to be almost built into this is the return of the Black Panther. Now, to be fair, the Black Panther is already back. The mantle was passed to Letitia Wright's Shuri in the last film, but fans have been eagerly awaiting the return of Tchala. Now, Wakanda Forever absolutely supercharged those rumors because the film ended with the big reveal that Tchala and Nakia had a son who was also named Tchala, kind of setting up the return of the character and realigning the Marvel Universe at some point in the future. But for right now, the mantle's held by Letitia Wright. Now, recently we learned that Marvel Studios' Doomsday was setting up shop in the Middle East, with Letitia Wright and several cast members pictured dining in a restaurant in Bahrain. So she's definitely part of the film in a big way. Now, recently she sat down with Flip Your Wig, and she was directly asked about her role in the new movie. And honestly, she did a great job answering the question. She said, "It's just an ensemble of greatness." So I was just really excited to be part of it. I've been part of it before, but in a more smaller way. Now I have a bit more. So yeah, just a great family. Literally coming off the set filming yesterday. Put my best into it. Working with the Russos is always amazing. Just a great team. Now, currently holding the mantle of Black Panther, I'm not surprised at all that she's got a bigger part. And honestly, the Black Panther being as big of a character within the Marvel Universe that they are, there's no reason to reduce her role because it's not the original version. So I'm glad the Russos are giving her a proper spot. I also liked how she signaled a lot of praise for her fellow cast members and crew. That's always a great sign that things are going well. Honestly, the art and attitude on set is one of the most important things, and it always shines through in any production. Now, the question of the day, though, is whether Tchala would return. And she was asked directly if Tchala Jr. would appear in Avengers Doomsday. And you can tell she's been around Marvel for a while because she gave a very cryptic response. She actually said, "I can't say anything. I've sworn to secrecy. All I can say is that I did my filming yesterday and it was great. We are having a great time." Now, she's a professional and I wouldn't expect any less from her. Obviously, Marvel Studios has their snipers out there and they like their secrecy, and every single person who works for Marvel is well aware of how important it is to the studio. Letitia is no different. Now, it is easy to read into her answer, though, because she says, "I can't say anything, I've sworn to secrecy." And there's nothing to be secret about, well, there's nothing to not say. Now, this is far from confirmation that this other version of the Black Panther will appear in this film, but honestly, this doesn't satisfy the question at all. Now, it's pretty easy for fans to read a bit more into this stuff than we always need to, and it always makes for a great discussion. The death of Chadwick Boseman was something that hit everybody at Marvel Studios, and especially people in the audiences, really hard, and they made a very decisive decision passing the mantle. There's been a lot of second guessing and people on both sides of the fence have strong feelings, but I do think ultimately we're going to see a new Marvel Universe after Secret Wars that is very reflective of the comics. I suspect a lot of mantles that have been passed other characters will be returned to the original characters, even if they're played by new actors. And I think at the top of that list would be Tchala. Now, since they already have a junior version of the character, it's kind of easy to potentially age that character up and put them into the role. We also don't know how big of a window between Wakanda Forever and Doomsday is, but I'm pretty sure it's not 15 years, and there's going to have to be some movie magic or comic book mysticism to age up her nephew in order for him to be old enough to be the new Black Panther. This suggests to me the version we may get in the film is probably from another reality, which is going to be something really, really easy to do. Now, everybody's assuming this new version of the Black Panther will be the hero, and I want to put this caveat out there because we've been hearing about a lot of alternate, darker versions of existing characters, with Robert Downey Jr. playing Victor Von Doom, and rumors of Chris Evans returning as an evil version of Captain America. Let's not put it out of the realm of possibilities that if the Black Panther does return, that he might not be on the hero's side and could be fighting with Victor Von Doom's ensemble of multiverse baddies, which would definitely catch everybody off guard. Now, obviously, we're watching this story pretty closely. We're going to have to wait till December of 2026 to get an answer to this question. I suspect with a third Black Panther movie already greenlit, well, that'll go into some pre-production and we might get more clues on what's going on here, but until we actually get trailers or Avengers Doomsday, we're going to have to wait and see. Before we take off, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC news, and we want to bring you all the news truthfully and transparently so you're really in the know.